I found out why I'm a perfect match to donate a kidney to my dying cousin. Now my family is begging me to stay silent. Look, my family tree has always been more like a family shrub. Kind of weird, definitely overgrown, and nobody really wants to look at it too closely. My cousin Sylvia needs a kidney urgently, like yesterday urgently. And somehow I'm sitting here as the golden child of organ donation while my actual siblings are about as useful as screen doors on a submarine. Sylvia and I have always looked freakishly similar. Same nose that turns up like we're perpetually smelling something questionable. Same eyebrows that could double as paintbrushes. Same tendency to snort laugh at inappropriate times. Meanwhile, my siblings look like they walked out of the same Jay's Crew catalog, complete with matching peanut allergies that make family dinners feel like navigating a minefield with a blindfold on. But whatever, genetics are weird, right? So here I am, prepping to be Sylvia's kidney fairy godmother by practicing my humble hero speech in the mirror when my phone rings at 11 p.m. It's Sylvia, and she's crying so hard she sounds like a broken espresso machine, all gasps and weird gurgling noises. The results came back, she says. You're not just a match, you're a perfect match, like 100% match. Great news, I'm thinking, when she drops the nuclear bomb. The doctor says we're not cousins, we're full siblings. My brain does that thing where it just plays elevator music for a solid 30 seconds while I process this information. But that's impossible, I say, even though clearly it's not because science doesn't lie, unlike everyone else in my family. I drop my phone, pick it up, drop it again. I'm pacing my apartment now, nearly tripping over my cat who's looking at me like I've lost my mind, which honestly, fair assessment. Your mom is my aunt. My mom is your aunt. That's how ants work. That's literally the definition of ants. Sylvia's sobbing harder now, and I'm stress eating chips so loudly I can barely hear her say, "What do we do? Do we tell them? Oh god, Christmas is going to be so weird now." 24 hours and approximately 17 panic attacks later, I'm sitting in my parents' living room with Sylvia, her parents, and mine, and everyone looks like they're about to announce someone died, which technically someone might if we don't sort this kidney thing out soon. My dad clears his throat approximately 47 times before my mom just blurts out, "We're swingers." My brain short circuits again, this time playing jazz. Well, not swingers exactly, my uncle jumps in, like that clarification is going to make this better. More like a commune situation. My aunt, Sylvia's mom, maybe my mom, explains it like she's describing a casual potluck arrangement. We all lived together during college. We all loved each other. When babies happened, whoever felt most maternal at the time just raised that one. I'm looking at these 4 people who I've known my entire life, who taught me to tie my shoes and ride a bike. So you're saying, I start, my voice climbing to a pitch only dogs can hear, that we're all just mix and match? Like a horrible genetic grab bag? Like you all just played musical chairs with your children? They're all nodding now, and my mom, or whoever she is, adds helpfully, "We never did paternity tests. We figured love was more important than DNA." Sure, because that's what you think about when you're filling out medical history forms. Love. The kidney surgery happens 3 weeks later because organs don't care about family drama, and I'm lying in the hospital bed next to Sylvia, no longer my cousin, but my sister, which is a mental adjustment on par with finding out the sky was actually purple this whole time. Half the family shows up with balloons and flowers, totally unbothered, with my aunt saying she always suspected something, because apparently I hold a fork the same way Uncle Ted does, which is definitely the smoking gun in this genetic mystery. My siblings, or whatever they are now, are in the corner looking like they've seen a ghost, probably wondering if their matching peanut allergies mean they're twins, or just cosmically unlucky. During prep for the surgery, the nurse asks if we're twins since we look so alike, and Sylvia and I exchange a look that contains about 17 different emotions before I say something like that, because really, what else do you say? My kidney's working great in her body, probably because it recognizes its actual sibling, and now every family gathering includes a fun new game of guess who your real parents are, that nobody wins but everyone plays anyway.